Are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break the wall!
Welcome in, everybody, to a special edition of Let Me Tell You Something, Brothers. SummerSlam is now over. Of course, we are live from Tom's Production Studios here at 216 Creators. And listen, if you can think it, he'll link it on all your printing and decorated apparel needs.
There we go. Second time today. Maybe that's what it took, Kent.
That's it.
2 shows in a day. Make it.
And hey, stick around because we're going to bring up the results of the tag team 216 tag team match.
Yeah,
we might need a little bit.
Whiskey with it.
It was this tag team match was like the final with Cena and Cody. It was something. It was something.
Yeah.
I mean, it was some, the champs were getting whooped and they come back and they start whooping, and then it went back and forth, several attempted pins, a lot of kickouts. Stick around, we'll get to those results here shortly.
Yeah, my partner was the TDK of today. Of yesterday.
He forgot that he was wrestling today. He was looking for a table underneath the ring most of the day.
And it's sad to say, we noticed one of the other groups forgot to put a match in.
They got a match and they put points in.
So I was like, what are you doing?
And there's no light.
And they didn't even show up.
Yeah, and then they're like,
There's no light.
It's the 2 jabronis in the closet with the gory hole. Droopy Dog and Joe Sack.
The best is they got their email in on time, but they didn't wait anything. There were no numbers by
No, and Ken told me the thing, like, okay, maybe if their matches are like out of order, they rank them, but they're both identical. Like, oh, here's night 1 matches,
right?
Here's night 2.
It was great. It was.
They're all just identical.
I had to worry because when I sent them to Tom on Messenger, it took because I was doing like quote, here's my ranking of it, and it made like emojis. I was like, oh shit! So I was like, this needs this. So I was like, I don't want no problems.
No
mistakes. Email them guys back, Kent, with just like a question mark. Like
I literally had
That's not his job.
I had to do a Microsoft Word part or whatever, put everything in line or do it quarterly.
How long have we been doing this? 2-3 years?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, like, they forget that.
It's brand new. Like they don't know how to do it.
Too. And I was actually on Tony the Kids asked. I sent my picks in first.
Yep.
I was like, are you ready, man? You got anything?
I got it. I took my time.
I go to Tom. I go, wasn't SG3 sitting here when we went over?
We went over.
Yes. And then he tells us the time. Like his time was right.
Wasn't she the one that also was like, when I come, I was like, here, these the card we're going off? He's like, yeah, of course. Wait,
right.
I'm glad. No.
Poor guy.
You know what though?
It's okay.
Brett was right.
Brett was right.
I am loving the shirt.
Well, you know what? Because you guys are loving the shirt, you guys said you wanted the shirt. I made some extra.
Let's go. I am down. I will definitely wear this.
All right, Oprah.
Hey, man.
You get a shirt.
What size do you want?
I'm usually I can squeeze an X large if you got a 2X, but I can use X.
I got 2X.
Okay, yeah.
I got them both.
You know what though? If he doesn't have it right now, he'll have it for you in 20 minutes. Shout out to Simon Productions, baby. Shout out to Simon.
You want large?
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Get him a child's large so the guns can show off there.
That's awesome. He'll wear that to the gym.
What in it?
That was right.
So who's Brett?
I still wear the Let Me Tell You Something, brother shirt.
All right. Before we get into everything, what this SummerSlam 2 night there was 113,000 people between the two nights. Allegedly.
60,000 tonight was
Allegedly.
50 something, 53,000 yesterday.
Allegedly.
How many of them were the same people though?
Copy and paste. How much was that?
Right.
How many pregnant women were
What are
there
we
too?
What are we grading? What are we grading this? What are we grading this SummerSlam?
It was better than WrestleMania.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
I will put it that
Very
I think it was.
Tonight or
I think as a whole for the 2 night shows, when you put these 2 nights against WrestleMania, I think this was actually better than WrestleMania.
You're gonna have to go back Ken and see what Tom rated it because like I thought he rated WrestleMania a little like
Really bad.
mid range. Wasn't like
No, I bad. I don't like it.
you know,
Yeah.
I thought it
for
was
sure.
B minus.
And then
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
and Cody and Cena, like this match was way better than the WrestleMania.
I agree. Yeah, it was definitely better than
You're jumping
WrestleMania.
slides now.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's my damn show. Who showed up for the first show?
I was there in spirit.
No, you're afraid that the curtain's gonna fall on your monkey ass again.
So, TDK, what are you giving it? What grade?
Overall, I'm not gonna lie, I give it a B. I'm not too fond of the 2-night event, and it did the first night for sure. Not because I lost my matches, okay, but it was more or less of like the reasoning behind it doesn't make sense to the storyline and how it needed to happen. So the wins that got in the first night was just like, okay, that's not right. That's just something's going on.
And it's
So,
like what I sent in the group chat. Like they could have easily eliminated 5 matches.
big time,
And had
big
this just
time.
one night. And maybe, add a couple of those matches for your pre-show.
Exactly.
It's 3-hour pre-show now, 2 to
Yes.
5. And there's no matches at all.
None. Just
Anymore?
talk.
Or you do exactly
Right.
what was done at WrestleMania. If you think about it, the follow-up Raw and SmackDown, like they had great matches there. That's where the street
Mhm.
fight happened, or not street fight. The ladder match happened with the Street Profits. Like,
Right.
that was after Mania.
Right.
Like you could have taken some of these matches, put them on the week after. Now you have people watching to stay tuned. Like
Yes. But I mean, overall, with as far as the matches is concerned, I would have to say they're good matches. I know we'll go step by step, but to be honest, overall, everyone had a solid night of actually wrestling and matches and stuff. So I give it to that. So that's why I give it a solid B. Solid B.
Solid B.
Yeah. Not bad.
Tom, or you're
No, I go with B minus, C plus.
I'm gonna go C plus for wrestling, but if I count the sponsorships, I give it a D.
Okay.
They were horrible.
Terrible.
Everywhere. They're freaking everywhere.
Predictable.
Yeah.
If you and again, we'll go into match by match. I literally
yep.
wrote down sponsorships for a reason. I can't prepare.
Oh.
Last time.
Because what we said a year ago when
Like the
TKO
guy
took
from Blue's
over,
Clues
what's
over
going to
here.
happen?
Okay.
Get my little notebook.
Overall grade.
Well, he's got to make up for not showing up.
Overall grading, honestly, this was a pretty badass,
Almost like
pretty, a
SG3.
pretty badass, like overall, like
Yeah.
this for it being 2 nights. I used to love SummerSlam watching when I was younger, and like you felt the passion in there. I feel like with a lot of the matches, especially obviously the main event with Cena and Cody. But overall, I'm gonna go with the solid. I don't know, B. B plus even. I feel like it was
B
good.
plus.
It was good.
Were you high while watching it?
I was. By the way, THC was a great A. But overall,
Should we get the rolling up scores of what?
it was B plus for sure.
I think we got to do like 2 different versions where it's like you watch it when you're sober and the other time when you're
We'll
high.
have to wait a couple days.
I mean, you can even split it up. Like night 1 was a C, and then you can say like night 2 was like a B.
Well, that's what I did. I did
Yeah.
night 1 was a C plus, and then
Mhm.
tonight was like a B. So
Right.
like the average, but with the sponsorship, it was bad.
It was a C minus, and the only reason it got up to a C minus was that final match for me.
Yeah.
That-
Final
that-
match. And then the ending of yesterday, too.
Yesterday was horrible.
That was way too long.
Yesterday was horrible. There was a few matches tonight that would go through that were just horrible as well.
40 minutes.
There was one match. Tom and I are like, "Where's everybody going?" The whole
Everyone's walking in the crowd.
right, and the whole stadium was like, no.
Dead silent.
I'll leave. We'll go.
Are you ready? Let's get into last night. First match was Yeet TC versus Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
Brought to you by Minute Maid.
That's it.
It was, right?
Yes, it
Minute
was.
Maid.
Oh,
Which,
shit.
by the way, Jey Uso is on the fruit punch of Minute Maid.
And he's also on the box right here on the front.
Yeah, right
So
there.
that's what I was saying. Like, there's
Oh, yeah,
strike
true.
one on the sponsors.
Yeah, there you go.
And here's the
Yep.
other issue. You just had Jay as the world heavyweight champ.
Yep.
You have Roman as your needle mover.
Mm-hmm.
What good does it do them to lose?
Can I ask why would they go first in that situation? Why did they go first?
If Roman's not main event, get the fuck out of there.
You would think that'd be a later in the match.
Yeah,
like
but he
later in
didn't
the
show
night.
up. He
I
didn't-
would have switched him with Sammy and Cross.
Because he sure
I thought
didn't.
that was
Like,
He sure didn't show up tonight.
Right, exactly.
As I'm saying, just leave early. Like, if I'm not main event, like I could duck out and
Head up.
rest of the weekend
See.
free.
I mean, I will say that like one of the biggest highlights for me for that match was Breaker and Jay. Like I thought that they were the energy they brought,
Booster.
especially in the beginning. Like it wasn't that wobbly leg which we've seen in the past couple weeks now. Like it was hard hitting, like good spears right away. Like it was good pace. Which again, starting off the show for that night, I was like, all right, this is gonna be a fast paced night. Like matches are gonna be crisp. Did not end up that way, but
No,
I mean-
I give it to Breed just because like Reed had even a good moment when he did a nosedive through the ropes or whatever, and that looked kind of scary to be honest. But that was a little intense and stuff. But that's why I didn't appreciate the fact that they lost. Like if you're really trying to give me a Reed and Breaker, giving the new generation moving forward and trying to give them the that type of limelight, then they should be the ones to win. Like isn't that what they were?
Especially with Roman being gone now to film Street Fighter.
Right. So it doesn't make any sense of why you're giving the win to Yeet and Roman at this point right now.
Sponsor.
That's ridiculous.
Money.
but the other thing that messed me up is, if I'm not mistaken, that we didn't switch timelines here. Didn't Braun Breaker win titles on the main roster? So why is the only titles that we're talking about are the NXT titles that Braun Breaker held?
Yeah, the IC.
I know,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
right,
Only accomplishments that they talked about was he was the NXT champion. He held
Mhm.
multiple NXT tag teams. Like, great. On the main card, he's the IC champion.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Like,
Held that for a
was
good
match
minute too.
Him and James, like,
Yeah.
that was a good match.
And for me, like
So-
that whole match was like the bumps Roman was taking.
yes.
Like
And taking
he got hurt.
purpose.
Like I mean, when Jay was on the top turnbuckle to start the match,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, he hit mostly Roman.
Yeah.
And then him pushing Jay out of the way.
Yeah, and then the
take
whole
that spear.
right. That
And
was
then him
weird.
jumping over the top rope, like almost
Now, do you say
over jumping.
Do you say that's a change though in the character of Roman then? Because like again, they even mentioned it on the show, but like Roman was always they took hits for him.
Exactly.
Because he was the head of the table. Now he's out there, he's having more fun again. He's he's eating with
They're
the
the
crowd.
Right.
He's part of the family.
Can we please stop the
Run it
reheat
back?
or
The-
run it back?
It's more or less the reading afterwards. Like, I don't need this.
Run that back.
Oh, I don't need this
During the post show, I'm like,
10-minute yeet session after the match is over or whatever. You can go. You can get out of the ring, please.
It does get excessive.
Like,
It does, for
jeez.
sure.
No. So yeah.
But my other thing is this: like the last thing I thought was like, first off, you think those are new shoes on Paul Heyman's neck, or were those the
Hey.
ones that read?
referred to as a shula fala.
Cicero Avenue, or was it off of State Street? Like, was they legit Nikes, or were they the new ones?
From
I
Ross.
think. Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm not, I've worn some Jordans, and your feet for the day, and at night when they got taken, they smelled a little bit.
But I mean, if
I can't see
Roman
Roman
has that
saying,
deal
go ahead.
where like,
Yeah,
he's
Roman
giving
just
new
signed that
shoes,
deal with Jordan.
That's fine.
and
That's solid.
but he's
Yeah.
constantly getting new shoes.
Don't matter.
He wasn't in them that long on Monday Night Raw.
You do not know that.
Uh,
But anyway, there was a point like they showed him off on Paul Heyman's neck, like
showed what?
the Shula Fala.
Thank you.
But then
I like that.
copyright penny, trademark penny. Anyway, but then they also show him leaving with it. Like now, again, is that gonna be one of those things that we got to get back from this group here? We got to get the shoes back.
Oh, I really hope it's a stupid thing just to let it go.
Oh, yeah, but they don't do that.
And for it to make a passionate, storyline thing to it, it's
Have you ever had your
ridiculous.
J's stolen?
Nah, but
Have
still,
you?
come on.
I haven't, but I've seen someone get stolen, and
Hey.
it does break out.
But,
Right? It break out.
but if it's Roman, more or less, Roman in his mind would be like, "Hey, I could afford another pair, and it's the same pair. It's
But it was
okay,
the way.
guys."
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
It was the way Braun Breaker-
He
Go
didn't
ahead.
take it.
It was
the
when
way
he-
Reed
he
took
was
them.
like-
He was like, "These are mine."
They're like,
my show, my shoes.
You ain't gonna fit them on your feet, so
That reminded me of Family Matters with Urkel.
Yeah, yeah, no way,
You
right?
guys stuff all stolen.
Don't put anything past Paul. Paul knows
Right.
what he's doing.
Yeah, oh, you know what he's doing.
The Wise Man or the Oracle. Which I don't know if you saw their new trademark that went through for their team name now
oh no, what is it?
or their group, the Vision.
That was
the vision,
The Vision.
Disney's gonna sue.
right? They're gonna have problems.
They didn't want to do the Visionaries because then they would have got sued by Rick the Model Martel
would've
from
made-
their Survivor Series
That would have
team.
made more sense though with Seth Rollins to the Visionaries. That would have been. They could be the Revolutionaries.
Well, the way Seth talks and stuff, that could have been right. Yeah, put Brock back up in there. He's
It's right behind the scene of that,
yeah, it needs to be.
remnants.
All right. The next match was probably the most predictable match of the weekend.
Again, a gimme of
Wait, what are you saying? Yeah.
Yeah, because
Wait, no. Let's look at your pick. What was your pick?
my pick was Rock Perez. It doesn't make why
Why?
give it to
Because
Charlotte
they're
and Bliss. Who
Because they're
cares?
finally clicking or getting over with the fans. They make the tag team division for women's relevant again.
You give Charlotte a title after her crying at WrestleMania, and then all of a sudden
Did you see Unreal yet?
Yeah, well, I saw clips of that. That doesn't mean that makes any sense. It's like you're still babying her and stuff like that. Like,
you can't let all the brown ladies have it.
no, man.
I feel like Perez and Rodriguez should have won.
They should have kept
The issue with Rodriguez is she has no charisma. No one cares. Roxanne's
But
going to be
that-
the future.
their tag team as a whole. Actually, they do well with each other. They wrestle well with each other. So if you're trying to make a solid tag team, division, especially with the titles for the women division, you keep it on a team who's actually just wants to be a team instead. You don't give it to two solo wrestlers who just happen to be together.
Well, this is the Hell Yes 2.0 female version.
And the bar,
But I mean, that's
Sheamus and Cesaro.
Right.
When you brought
It's
them
a
together.
rinse and repeat Triple H thing.
I have nothing
It really
for you in a
is.
singles. Let's put you in tag team.
Exactly.
Go back to exactly.
And
what
no
I'm
one
saying.
wants
And
to
what-
work against her. No one wants to work
Yeah,
with
they
her. Like,
do.
no, they do not.
They
Don't
do
do
too.
that.
Charlotte now, this is helping Charlotte with the fans again.
It's yes. It's basically
she
her
would
being put in timeout, but they want to give her a title and say, "Hey, look nice." No,
They're making it relevant is the best
no.
thing that they could do for those two ladies.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I hated that.
But that's how I felt about the match.
Thank you.
But how you feel right now is how I felt about the last match. I felt like, I mean, I even picked them. I picked Reed and Breaker to win because I was like, okay, Roman's going back to go shoot Street Fighter.
Mhm.
So Jay's gonna go do his thing. Like, why give him the victory?
Thank you.
Because it's
Exactly right.
Roman.
But it's Roman. It is a contract.
And it's
I get it. But I was saying, like, from a true fan, like some of these picks I was a toss up on.
Mhm.
I was going with trying to figure out what the next story would be.
That's why I picked the way I picked because
But
it's
this
like
story's predetermined. Liv's coming back. This is going to be an issue, and it's going to break up that part of the judgment.
and you make it lose at that point because
I did.
it builds more when they actually bring her back, so that way it's a fight over who's actually going to have the title.
Yeah.
So when they have another match against each other at that point, then yes, they can lose at that one because not cohesive.
Yeah.
So now it builds the storyline for Judgment Day even more between the girls.
But the only thing that I can see coming out of this is right now she came out with no Fiend attire.
Yeah.
Okay, which she's been doing the whole time.
oh, she still came out with the doll.
The Lily doll wasn't, but I'm saying like her whole vest, her whole jacket was Fiend. We're not best fiends or friends. But my thing that I can see coming out of
Best
this is,
fiends, friends forever.
yeah, is I can see now because again the Wyatt Six were always going after
Because he's not
whoever
paying
fallen.
attention to what it says on a jacket. He's paying attention to what's underneath the
Check
jacket.
it.
I didn't even
now
know
that
she was
she's-
wearing a jacket.
Now that she's won gold, she's forgotten about where she came from. I can see now the Wyatt Six angle coming from there. So
Yeah.
I can see a future story coming out of this.
Yeah.
These two are going to be broken up because Liv's coming back here very shortly.
Right.
So,
It's just not right. Last night wasn't the night for them to win. It should have won on a different night.
now if
different
they
state.
do the WrestleMania redo
Yeah.
where they win it back on Raw or SmackDown
I'm
this
a-
week, I'll be pissed.
Thank you. I swear, if they do that again, it's going to be even more.
Triple
People
H does
rewatch
it, though.
SummerSlam more than they'll watch SmackDown.
That's right.
It's all about the moment.
113.
Who is that sponsor? Did you write that down?
No, there was no sponsor on that one. That women's match had no sponsor.
Were they eating pizza for that match? Or was that a different match?
That was Papa John's did have a match, but it came out right after this one.
Was it
Also
Sammy?
good.
And that was the but that was during the tag teams. I will say this though. You were saying you don't like how Charlotte looks. My question is, does Charlotte look weak or is she teaching? And what I mean by that is she teaching?
Your wife, by the way, says not funny.
Oh, your comment.
No, it's not my comment. I was respectful to women while he was not.
Her jacket.
I know what it says on her jacket. He doesn't because he's busy looking elsewhere. Thank you.
Handy notebook.
Is that your big chair to sit in too? Where's Blue?
Oh, that's great. That's good stuff. But explain the teaching part of things again. Remind me.
So I'm just saying. So
Explain.
like Charlotte came back, everyone hated her, but like they're putting her with, I would say, lesser talent.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of times in the matches where you see her kind of pulling people, or she's getting to a spot to help.
Okay.
She's not doing where it's like, again, the arrogant bitch form of her as
Correct.
as-
Language. We have young fans.
I'm
So
sorry.
you're saying she's helping.
Exactly.
What?
You're saying she's helping push those two.
I'm saying that, yeah, I'm saying that she is. I don't know if it's her being weak or is she teaching like, hey, this is how we're gonna do this. Hey, this is how this bum needs to look. This is like, because they don't practice anymore. There's no live shows.
Correct.
Everything is pretty much again
Right.
one take action movie.
Right. Exactly. This is your only match.
She
You
says
guys
there's
can
a
talk about
first
it,
time
but-
for everything. I don't know what she's referring to.
Oh,
you,
I know.
you sticking up for the women.
Yeah.
right?
Or me? Oh.
That was on you.
I do that all the time. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sexist.
This is your show.
All right.
So yeah.
That was right.
So you got it.
Here's probably the biggest match that was not needed on this card at all.
No.
Could have been completely scrapped or been pre-match.
And again, I think Cross should have won that one. I don't think.
Cross-
I really don't
He had a
think.
huge pop.
Here's
Yeah.
the latest. His contract is set to expire in August.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought they would have gave him
This
the
is
win, so that way, hey, we want to continue with your story.
I
a little
think
bit,
what they
you know?
did is they said we need you to sign by this day. If you don't sign by this day, then
Why? Because we brought that up before. I thought the same thing with the contract. We thought it was being renewed.
Yep.
Originally, and then that's when he was starting to get the push.
Exactly.
And also with WrestleMania being in Vegas next year again,
Mhm.
like his hometown. But yeah, now that the contract, and that came out yesterday, wasn't it? Or did it come out Friday?
a couple days ago, I think,
Okay.
maybe a Friday.
Prior
So you
to
think
But-
easy win for Sammy though overall?
pretty much.
They had it where Sammy was thinking about using the pipe,
Right.
and then
So it really lines up Sammy's story going forward, right? That there's something inside of him that he's been
The
hiding.
Cross was right.
and the rumor is that they're going to be pushing him for a big 2026.
Yeah.
Sammy may be next year's Jey Uso.
It's about time. I'm not gonna lie. I think I would have to say it's about time.
I think it's too late. They should have done 2
Yeah.
years ago.
2
I
years
Agreed.
feel
ago.
like too. Yeah.
But that's why you need
He
a
too
nice
needs
little
to
build
get
back
into the
up.
gym.
He needs to,
He was involved in the bloodline.
yeah, and well, that's when they should have won. They had
Yeah.
it Montreal Elimination Chamber. That's when he should have won.
He too needs to get into the gym.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's another person.
Yeah.
Wait.
That-
Was it just me, or did he randomly grew like 4 abs all of a sudden?
Right. He was breathing.
You that right? Like I'm like thinking to myself,
I'm not the only one that knows that too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
does he have abs? Is he doing crunches at home? Is he actually exercising?
Six pack when he I was like, I got a six pack when I lay on flat too.
I have protected coding over
I've
there.
never saw that. I was like thinking to myself, like, no, you wrestled a bloodline, you had the gut. I'm like, you guys were enjoying yourself. You were
Yeah.
well fed. Now all of a sudden,
You're starving artist.
you started.
Well-
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Started-
also Kevin Owens is in there, his best friend,
That's
as much. So they're probably not eating as much either.
That's true. That's true.
All right, you guys want to say anything else about this? Or
Nah.
Cross is one
Go
where
down
it's
with that.
like watching him wrestle Sammy last time. Just there's a reason why he's not on TV.
yeah, he
Wrestling.
didn't. Sammy looked like he was carrying him in the match.
He will probably be better off as a manager or something.
He's behind. He's made good skits. I'd put it this way: he's doing well with the skits and all this acting, and you got to have the demeanor behind the camera and stuff.
Right.
It goes well, but you're right; it needs to stay
He seems very slow in the ring.
exactly.
So the next match.
Next match was the fastest match.
So
Holy
this
cow.
one
Well, how long
did
was it?
have a sponsorship. 4 commercials. The first commercial of the break was a
Maybelline.
eyelash
Maybelline.
commercial. Yep.
Oh yeah, the eyelash one.
With Tiffany Shine wearing the
cover.
pink.
Bianca,
Bianca, Tiffany,
Nikki,
yeah.
and then who was the other minority? Because they did 2 white girls and then 2 minorities.
Stephanie
Well,
Valkyra.
Valkyra.
Valkyra. Yeah,
No, it wasn't. No, it was Selena Vega.
Zelina.
Vega.
Man,
Yeah.
you
Which,
know
by
that.
the way,
Oh, oh,
He just knows it wasn't Rhea.
my bad. Yeah.
But
Wasn't
have you seen her vignettes though that she's been doing that she's posted on social media?
Stephanie
No,
or
Vega?
Vega.
Vega?
Like she's going to this whole voodoo vibe.
Well,
But
Alex
she-
Cross is that stuff.
Well,
He
Alex-
Alexander Black.
Oh, black. Oh, yeah, that's
And
right.
they're
I'm
very-
used to AEW. I'm a fan. I'm, listen. Oh, you're right. You're right.
He was still black in
He was
AEW.
Malachi.
Was he? Malachi
Malachi
Black.
Black.
You're right. Oh, my
He's always
goodness.
black.
He was off.
Where'd it get Cross from?
He was off.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the last one.
Already.
Damn, man.
Told you,
You know, this is probably the residual
What'd
from
you
last
do?
night's effects. You know, my bad. You're right. Yeah, that's what it was.
Mountains are blue.
Oh, and Megan did chime in, not in this one, but she did tell me that the female wrestlers do not use those products. They use different products. So them sponsoring those are full of crap.
Mhm.
That's
That's
usually the
always-
case.
It's all about
That's
the
probably
money.
their after effect.
Or they change the label, they put the sticker on what they use.
Right.
Mhm.
Tiger Woods used to do that all the time with his Nike golf clubs.
All the time.
A very good point, actually.
So
Can I say this weather advisory gimmick for live events is getting kind of old? Like, it was cool the first time they did it because it did the whole like guy outside,
Yeah.
like a tornado.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh, Michael Cole's like, oh, there's a weather advisory. I'm like, you guys are outside. Like, there's a legit storm coming. Like,
Right.
should the fans be worried? And like, then her music came. I was like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's
just
just,
trying to be Storm from X-Men. And
it's always been a gimmick, but
apparently what I've read is Triple H is giving up on Jade.
Really?
Like I've said on previous shows, with them signing Mariah May, she's everything that they wanted Jade to be.
I thought this would have been a good time for her to win.
And that's why
Yeah.
what's the point of her winning Queen of the Ring?
Yeah, what's that build up for
And
her?
then you have Naomi already cash in, so now this is just going to be a straight up match. There's not going to be any interference.
Right.
Well, I don't know why you had that as a bonus question, but here it's like, and when watching Unreal and stuff, is Tiffy was like kind of getting buried in the back for how she was
reacted to
Charlotte
Yeah.
and behaving with that. So it's like, all right, maybe it's in Jade's contract. She gets the title run. Let's
Yeah.
just do it now, see what happens.
Mm.
Why not?
But now it's like, I don't see her getting our title shot for
Does this add to
She
Tiffany's
pulled off
dominance?
a better match than she had at
Correct.
WrestleMania.
right.
She actually had a better match.
This
Yeah,
was
great
actually
counter.
better than the Tiffy and Charlotte match.
Yes, definitely.
But
the counter that Jade had, like where she caught Tiffy right on the neck,
Yeah,
was great. But then, like, the next segment, you go to pin her and they show the replay and
You-
she literally
lifts.
lifts her leg onto the rope. I was like, come on.
it was like a
that shit, like,
That's why. That's why it was a D for me. I mean,
Yeah.
see, mine because the camera angles. How many cells did you see him
Yeah.
do? You know,
they cut at the wrong time, or
cut at
we're
the
on
wrong
an
time,
original wrong camera and cut to the back
people-
they
angle.
should have exactly.
And I don't know if that, I think Kevin Dunn was the previous producer or technical director
yeah.
that did all this stuff. And then he left shortly after McMahon left.
But
So,
because
and
they're
that's where it's
new-
ever since he's
Right.
left, the camera shots and cuts. and
Well,
the timing been
and
off
and
for
they
sure.
had to use the New Jersey people probably because the union.
Union with the cameras. So
Yeah.
I mean that's where the New Jersey people are doing the camera shots, but then it's the technical director.
The
behind
gorilla
scenes,
position was
where,
horrible.
like Ken is, where he's pushing the buttons, like, okay, we're going camera 2, going
Yeah.
camera 3.
So, two funny things that I saw coming out of the match were during the intros. So, Jade came out wearing the Jamaican flag.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was because of Jamaica Queens, New York, New Jersey area. But Wade comes out and says she grew up a Jamaican girl, and we all Jamaican girls be dancing and partying tonight. When did Wade become Jamaican? I mean, I know Kofi played a Jamaican.
Right,
Like,
right.
I know it's in the WWE contract, but like, Wade of all people.
I think
Come
you
on.
gotta get your partner another one.
Yeah, I might have to. You want?
Yeah, no. But
Anything from that, Ken? Or
No,
yeah, I think the only major botch in that match was, I mean, it was very short. It could have probably been another 5 more minutes longer.
you gotta shut that.
I think they had to do the whole. Oh, you didn't shut it.
Oh,
I think they had to make time for the main event. That's why they cut a bunch of their stuff short.
Yep.
That
That was the only nice thing about this match. It was fast.
and like the botch was when Jade was getting Tiffy on the turnbuckle to try to do the implant.
Yep.
And it slipped on the ropes. But other than that, like, I mean, that's probably Jade's best singles match for that
Didn't
kind of
look
like.
as stiff. Yeah, didn't look as stiff.
But I mean, again, like she should be more that Goldberg type character.
Yeah.
Come in, squash, get out.
agreed.
Or I
Said
think,
the same thing.
I think that she should just be a tag team partner right now. Like, still learn it, cut your teeth, but put her with the right partner.
I don't think she's a natural blonde either.
Jade?
Yeah,
I don't think Jade's a natural blonde either.
There's no blonde.
Yeah, I'm like, was it blonde or was it yellow? Was
Yeah,
it's white hair?
white.
Yeah, she keeps it white. She keeps it like what's it called? Storm. For sure. No, but agree. Tag teams will be better for her to keep going forward for the next couple. I'd give it like another year
Well, that's what
run.
I'm saying. She's never. I mean, she had a couple tag team runs and they were okay, but she
But
had
yeah,
another-
Bianca carrying it.
You had someone carrying her, but you can learn from that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we probably had the most entertaining match, I'd say, of Saturday night.
Agreed.
One.
I mean, Joey Roll brought it.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
He
Thank you.
was putting in the work.
Good job,
in.
Jelly Roll. I'll give you props
He
for
was
that.
on with Pat McAfee show a few weeks ago, saying like how he was at the Performance Center every day for 4 weeks, just training
It showed.
and I mean, it's you appreciate when they put the time in,
Yes.
unlike other celebrities who are no longer there and
They
getting
got
the
reference.
pushes that where they didn't want to put the time in, so they're not going to be used anymore.
Thank God.
But again, that's a sponsorship that gave it away.
Was a sponsor.
Well, Logan's podcast, Impulsive, is owned by Fanatics and WWE. So, I mean,
But Logan has lost his.
he has, but they just announced that deal
Mm.
in between this pay-per-view PLE and the last. So, again, he's that type of person.
One step up, and that's actually interesting to say the least, because I would have thought you would give it to Jelly Roll at that point, because it's like he's a celebrity, so you give it to whatever the special
And usually,
guest
like
would be.
whenever there's WrestleMania or SummerSlam where they use a celebrity,
Mhm.
especially a face celebrity, a good guy
Mhm.
celebrity, I think this is the first time they ever lost.
Yeah,
Usually they
Makes it-
always win, especially in a tag team situation
Right.
match.
His ring attire, Jelly Roll's ring attire, was kind of weird to me because when I first walked out, it looked like they like taped up the logo.
No, they used a crappy transfer, and that's why they should use.
See this little like give and go?
They should use Tom's Productions to adhere a proper vinyl what they were using,
Tell 'em.
or what's called a direct to film transfer,
there you go.
where it wouldn't be peeling off, showing half of it on
Jelly, I'll
Logan's
send you
chest.
his info on Instagram.
There you go. Exactly.
It was,
And like even
it was
AJ's
all
thing
over.
tonight
It was
was,
all over. Logan had it around his neck.
Yeah.
and it was just dangling off
Yes.
his.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a multi-million-dollar guy. You can't tell me you
Well, the
can't
funny
get better.
part is like
quality.
he is in done interviews where like people are like, oh, you're wearing the same. He's like, I'm a creature of habit. I wear the same. He wears the Sabrina threes he was saying to like train in. So that's what he wrestled in. Like
Right.
he is a creature of habit. So it's like you're telling me that this product does not. You don't know it's garbage.
Well, he's using Carhartt, which is a very good brand, but then using a cheap applied vinyl on it that just
It's not gonna work.
no.
It's not gonna stick on.
Well,
Yeah.
so anyway, let's get back to this.
No, this is important. That's why
Well,
I know your printer.
I do love the fact that he tried doing the Hulkamania and then tried doing the rip-off thing,
Yeah.
but then his shirt got stuck. So he's
That
like,
Carhartt is not going.
one back,
There's a
he got
Carhartt
one
button.
button off, and he's like,
He didn't
"Ah,
think of that."
forget it.
But again,
Hold up.
he was another one. Like again, he is a celebrity. I'm glad that he was protecting himself, but he was another one that was like, I'm gonna sit on the. Okay, I'm gonna get in the spot. Okay, cross my legs. Okay, now I go.
Right.
Like,
Hey,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
And that was good.
Hey,
That was
Logan
good
took that
too.
leap.
hey, I would have done that too, but they shattered the shit out of that table.
It busted.
No,
It was all
no,
busted
shit.
from this. It was busted from the
The front
side.
of it
The
shattered.
front, the TV broke. The sides broke. It still stood. I haven't noticed. It's still undefeated. The side broke today, but it was a Spanish one.
So the way he did it, he took some good hits.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. For sure.
I knew he was okay because they would have got more. You know, they would have
Or actual.
right an ambulance out there
medical.
or something, right? But the guy that you got to give it up to is Orton. I mean, Orton's a headliner, man.
Right.
Orton's a
definitely.
bad boy,
Big
right?
time.
And he
Put some work.
and he did some work with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
And Jelly did a nice job. I mean, he did a really good job. I mean, he lost 230 pounds over the last year and a half.
Yeah.
And he's still 299, so he was a big boy.
Mhm.
So for him to get in and give what he did, take the hits that he did, the falls that he did, props to him.
Oh,
But
yeah.
as Tom and I said, he didn't sell it. He was in the crowd today, smiling, not
Yeah.
cut up,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
bruised,
right.
like
Neck
hey,
breaks.
Jordan.
Yeah. Like
Right.
even a simple.
for the
Give him an arm cast
The
at
neck
least, or
goes
whatever
right
the case
in.
may be. In
Yeah.
something.
So the reason why he may have lost is because they tentatively have a deal for more matches down the line.
Oh,
What?
So Jelly Roll will be competing in a match or two in the
More?
future. Yes,
and this also isn't
as he continues
His training
working out his
And,
training.
and I'm still standing by this. Logan is probably one of the best heels.
Oh, yes.
in
Logan
years,
is
years, years.
even wrestlers in general, like
Yeah.
he's so head and shoulders above most of them.
Yep. He's one
No,
of my favorites.
one
And
thing-
I think he's in.
Here, mom,
I-
they
I
are
like-
underneath here.
I like the fact that he's incognito. He can kind of fit in with any match at this point right now, and actually put on a really good, solid match.
He can.
Very, very surprising of how much well he done that.
Yep.
I'm not a Logan fan per se, or any of the Paul's fans, but I do have to give his respect on as far as what the work that he's put in the ring.
Yeah.
It shows a lot.
Well,
It's
and
really
Reminds me of a young Triple H.
Friday Night SmackDown and on this show,
More
they
agile. I
reference,
agree with
John Cena reference, the guys that he came here aren't with him anymore. And then during that match, they said a slight reference to Travis was the actors and people that come in, dip in and dip out right away.
mhm.
And so again, they were talking about Jelly and how he's putting in the work and that stuff.
He was
It's-
coming at him too, like you're not. What was he calling him too? Like basically just fake though. Like,
Yeah.
Well, the outsider.
outside.
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go.
And that's why he had all the signs for Logan.
He sold the snot out of that though, didn't he?
Oh yes. Okay, so it wasn't just me that saw that. He had that thing dangling like this and said,
Well, did you see what Logan did today with all the people who are holding signs you're an outsider?
Yeah.
He changed it all to prime signs. So all the fans are now holding prime signs.
Yeah.
When
that's
he's in
pretty-
there.
That's pretty.
Interesting.
I mean, he's a smart. I mean,
He's
smart.
very smart.
He's definitely knows what he's doing
he
with
had
advertising.
career suicide in Japan and like whatever, but like he plays the social media angles well.
Does it well.
And he doesn't even have to do it.
No,
Right.
He knows what he's doing.
he's naturally hated.
Does it well. Does it well. Yeah, but that was definitely the match of the night
Yeah.
for sure.
Now we're gonna get to the
You guys think this was a match? I thought.
no.
No, this was the match.
The,
This was the better match of the night.
Okay.
That was
well,
the match of Saturday night.
of course it would be the better match in your
It
mind.
was
But
the
that's
best
fine.
match.
You know.
No,
I'm confused.
so-
but I told that literally.
But you know what?
He
The reason
was
why he's saying
bad.
that is because the next match is technically not, obviously he doesn't want to give any props whatever
Let's talk about
to that.
I'm
Okay.
surprised-
Let's talk about the worst
Yeah.
match of the weekend.
I'm surprised we were discussing it.
This is the worst match of the weekend.
There's no way you're gonna
This
tell me this was
no,
worse than
this-
like Sammy and
Yes.
Cross match.
Yes, because it's way longer. It's twice
Oh.
as long. They should have taken 20 minutes out of it.
Or the Becky, that one.
I would rather watch Becky than this match.
You're such a
Yeah. So
Come
I
on,
like Gunther.
come on,
He
man.
goes, good. That's it.
God.
Those were completely out of shape.
Did they?
Oh, they were chunky on all levels.
Punk for sure was.
And you see him calling every freaking spot.
It's more or less of my thing with Punk. I'm realizing now.
You
as
can't
it-
say his name on my show.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well,
The man that shall be nameless or Pepsi Boy.
oh, okay, Punk. So what happened with Punk is that he's having longer matches than he should. I think he needs to have
40 minutes.
he needs to go shorter.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
he's getting gassed out way too quickly, and like give it like 20 minutes.
And you see it.
And you can tell.
But then he's recovering for like 20 minutes in
Yeah.
the ring.
Yeah.
That's
Or
why
on
these
the
matches
side,
are going
or
so
on the
long.
side. Yeah, they even brought up. Oh, this is a great time. He's gonna catch his breath and get action. And those others like, no, he needs to die.
Pretty much,
Right,
he's
get up.
gonna do a lot of work with it. I think he
Pepsi
needs
Boy
to.
came out wearing Fantastic Four gear. Said his clobbering time gimmick.
That's
again.
right.
was lame.
Which, by the way, was not a sponsor, but
Nope.
again, new movie that just came
Yeah,
out from Marvel. They pay big bucks. TKO is all about making money. So, again, I wrote that as a sponsor ? But I mean, that again was at the very beginning.
And then you saw, like, if you watched Unreal, how many times they kept saying Pepsi Boy to win the Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
Pepsi Boy to go to WrestleMania, Pepsi
Yeah.
Boy to win this.
Yeah.
And then when someone else says something different, we got to go with who's hot. Well, they're hot now because they may not be hot later.
The moveset also looks slow to me. Like watching their
Gunther looked
punches-
like it was slow motion.
Yeah,
bro.
every
They look all sync with
Yeah.
each other.
Those are the most gentle power bombs
Oh,
I've ever seen.
yeah.
and Gunther slaps. Like I mean, like
It did cut him open, but
yeah, CM
That
Punk.
first one was hard.
Looked like okay. I'm gonna study the tape, and there's a couple times where like Gunther went for the slap and he put his arms up. Okay, but Gunther clearly you could tell when he cut his head because he went underneath.
Yeah.
the thing. He's like
Yeah,
down
I
there
thought
for a
that too.
moment. Like
Oh,
okay,
when
again,
he
bad
broke
angle.
his
I
nose.
almost thought it was too deep too.
What is-
So I was like,
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He broke his nose.
He cut himself right here to get the blood.
he goes.
I'll tell you exactly where it was.
because I think it was like right after we submitted our picks or whatever, like the news broke out that Gunther was going to need to have no surgery. So, and that's where he's going to need to be
Time off for a while.
ridden out for at least a month to.
He was getting a little flabby too.
But
I said that's why I posted on there. I'm like, when I said in the chat, I was like, is it just me or does it look like he's gone a little plumpy? He's put on some pounds compared to when he first won the title.
Yeah, but now so when he was on, because he was on NXT Europe, right? Originally, or was
I don't
he on
think so.
That's the
NXT?
UK.
Like,
I think it's
I
the
thought it was
Kenyan
one
one.
of them. Okay,
Yeah.
when he has
he was
Walter.
a chunky guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he
yes.
And then like he got into the main roster and he trimmed down and looked good.
Him and
like,
Priest.
Yeah, him and Priest. And he looked like, again, as we say a lot, he looked like a heavyweight champion.
Yep.
But now he's back to kind of like the Luca diet, you know, where he's eating a lot more of American food and we're not on the European tour anymore.
I think it's more or less also too the schedule for him.
Yeah.
If you notice that's what you kind of notice when it comes to the wrestlers when they start to get that title run and their schedule becomes a little bit more hectic. the exercise pattern isn't. It's always
But I
thrown
would
off.
say it's more lax when you're a champion because you're not doing, especially
Right,
now
that's what he's
days,
saying.
you're not wrestling every day.
Exactly.
I think the last one to do it was Seth, where he would wrestle. The title was at least on TV more. He was in matches.
Even then, you could tell he was starting to get a little
He was
heavy
getting a
set
little
too.
chunky.
That's when you're like, all right, switch it up a little bit. And then, like you were mentioning the Unreal part, when Jay got the title, they were kind of worried about him too as well because he was starting to get plumpy as well.
Yeah.
And it's like the move set that they want to use to kind of help them get to that point. It's like once you put on that extra few pounds, it does affect the way you move in the ring. It does affect
Clearly,
the type of
You got
style
bad
that
tension
you
sliding.
a lot.
Well,
And
I think about just the pain and the wear and tear on your knees.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you taking those bumps. Okay, 10 pounds adds a lot.
Big time.
So here's what I love. Back in the day, they used to have them blades in the tape on their fingers.
Right.
You had to
You know,
roll
the
up
one right here,
underneath
right,
the
right.
And that was
announcer's
wearing them in your
table.
hair.
All right. He had to roll up underneath that announcer's table, find the blade, cut himself. I'm sorry, but no, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was a lot. Ryan, how are you? Ryan Powell's coming in.
Jumping up,
That's it.
jumping slides.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
We'll
That's
show
it.
you a comment in a moment.
Yeah, we'll be with you, Ryan. Hang on.
It was a pretty good
But
match,
but this match, yeah, Gunther was slow motion. It was to me, it was a bad match. It was not good.
I feel like if you were going to go the 40 minutes and you knew you were going to do that, I feel like Seth should have came in a
During the
lot
match.
sooner during
Yeah.
the match and cashed in to make it a triple threat and at least given Gunther that kind of break because it would have just been Seth versus Pepsi Boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Gunther would have came in and threw a couple shots. They would have kicked him out. They would have gone at it. That match, the outcome of this match is definitely leading us towards a Hell in a Cell, which is very common for Pepsi Boy.
in October.
And I also really would see it where it gives Seth another month or so to kind of, recover. Because I don't think he's fully, per se, at this point right now.
Oh, you
Let's say
didn't
it
see
was-
Becky's post today?
No.
Oh, she came out and said all her posts were fake.
Oh, my God. Are you serious,
She's like,
really?
you believed all my
You
posts?
believe all that shit?
I'm thinking.
What? You not watch our show?
What? It looked real to me. They played a good prank on me today.
Our last show, I even said what's odd is there's been no follow-ups. It's been very quiet. About
I don't know
his
how much
slow
slow
knee.
he for a month and a
Right.
half. I mean, I've seen some injuries.
Okay.
How many times an
Like-
NBA guy goes down next day they're in surgery with that?
Very
We'll talk about the
true,
NBA
very
here.
true.
Stay tuned, guys. We'll talk about the NBA here in a moment.
Very true.
I will
Okay.
say, though, you want to talk about the outcome really quick? So, I mean,
All right, so Pepsi Boy ends up.
this is going to hurt.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
No, this is the outcome that should have happened.
Rhett was right. Yeah, go ahead.
The outcome that should have happened is like he said, Seth should have come in earlier.
Uh-huh.
I said Seth should have came in right after probably the first GTS where Gunther's staggering. His music hits. He comes down. Either Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker can come in, smash a couple of guys up, but does the curb stomp to Gunther's nose on the briefcase to write him out for the
Gotcha.
nose surgery. He's completely gone, doesn't have to take the pinfall, doesn't really take the loss,
Mm-hmm.
and then he takes advantage of Pepsi Boy and fulfills his promise of him never winning a title.
No.
Now, the best part of him winning a title is now the shortest reign in the history of WWE.
Nope.
It is, shut up.
Second shortest.
For the world title, it is the shortest reign.
Second. What Drew McIntyre's was less.
No,
Yes.
no, it wasn't. 5'10 for Pepsi Boy. Drew's was 5'40. Give me money. That's what they're like.
You're right. 5 minute champ.
So there you go.
Where's
So
that
he,
shit? Pepsi Boy's a 5 minute champ.
he is the shortest AEW champion back to back. His last 3 title reigns were less than 4 days.
Did your homework on that?
I didn't have to do my homework. I had to remember because this guy fucking sucks.
So somebody really
Get him off my show. We're done next slide. No, we're not
doesn't
done.
like
No.
him, really knows
No.
a lot about him.
No. We got 20 minutes left. We gotta get going. This guy has been here since 3:30. You just show up whenever you feel like.
Hey, but now I said it when Seth's music hit, right? I go, he's cashing it in. TK, you're like, no, not tonight. I'm like,
I was begging
he's
that.
cashing it in. And what I read and saw was that they wanted to make a viral moment, right?
Mhm.
And that's where Becky was saying, "Hey, got y'all, right?" So a little bit of that kayfabe came back. I know it's dead, but a little bit of that came back. And I'm like, no, there's a reason Paul ain't walking out with him.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as that whole when he walked away and he stayed there, it was like, okay.
Now Seth looked good too. He ripped off that shirt. Boy, I'm not I really don't like his outfits, but
his outfits have been way better with Paul.
Brother looked pretty good.
There was 2 great memes that were made out of that match. One was the Titanic remake. I don't know if you guys saw this one. It was Seth Rollins as Rose and Paul was Jake. Holding the test like I like this.
Oh no!
And the best one that I saw was the intro to Willy Wonka with Seth walking out. What my kids saw and what I saw was Willy Wonka's walking to the kids and he falls.
That's a roll.
That was like that's Seth Rollins.
I got you. But I like these type of interferences because that's the same thing. What I appreciated when he did it to WrestleMania against the Brock Lesnar and freaking Roman Reigns.
But the only thing that bothers me is again we
10 years apart.
Yeah.
So two shows ago when you guys were last here, I said, watch, he's going to pull a Kevin Nash where Kevin Nash was in the wheelchair.
You did mention that. I remember that.
But also, I said this on the earlier show that you guys did not see, 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 14 seconds, a Bret Hart comment was called out.
2 hours tonight.
And then 2 hours tonight.
Yeah.
Brett was
1 hour, 59
minutes.
Right. 1 hour, 59 minutes.
Can we go to the next one? Good note for you.
Appreciate it.
Are we done with night one? Can we finish the show?
Well, no, hold on. So at the end of night one, at the end of night ones, the challengers again.
Damn, I don't want to hear that one.
The Stairway Boys.
I was beating you guys by myself.
0. So at the end of night one, the challengers had a score of 46, and the champs had a score of 24. So it was an old fashioned ass whooping after,
or what JR would say,
night one.
One-legged man and ass whooping.
That's it. So going into night two, the challengers had the advantage going into night two.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah. on night, you want to talk? We finally got you to shut up. You're welcome, Megan. All right. So
Yes.
I would say this is probably
Right. Yes. Great match.
this was the best wrestling match of
Of the week.
the best wrestling match. Not the most entertaining.
Okay.
The best wrestling.
I could concur to that one.
Flying.
I concur to that one though. Noemi's style with these three.
Naomi.
Oh my
Naomi.
God.
I moan backwards.
Noemi, you're right. The A. I always get confused with the A's and the O's. Like, it gets that way. But she did phenomenal. She did phenomenal being the champion.
Yeah.
Really did great. And I'm like, she was
Got her dad out.
She was definitely the
Yeah,
boss
that
in
was
this match.
Cool entrance. Yeah.
She did a lot of reversals, made herself look like she's the heavy setter in this one, and what's it called? Being the most powerful one between the two or whatnot, even though obviously Rhea's a little bit more, whatnot and how she carries herself. But they all three, they actually do a really good combo with each other in matches like that. Triple threat.
I would say Io is the MVP of the women's division.
That Poison Rider.
You could put her in a match with anyone,
Yeah.
and it's going to be good, entertaining.
And I
Kinda like Bret Hart,
I
right?
love her
Kinda like Bret
entrance.
Very much like
This is just banging, bro. The only thing I want to say about Rhea that bothers me is with the Netflix show, they're kind of showing like that she's a real human. I understand, but like she's got confidence issues, and they show it a lot.
And
She's always had
anxiety.
that.
And anxiety.
Oh, ever
And
since
Joe,
NXT. Yeah.
100%. THC would probably help her. But what I'm almost wondering is how the camera angles were where she was sitting on the rope, she's doing this. Like, I'm almost wondering, are they going for a rebrand of some kind with her or a re-imaging? Because we are going to Perth here soon, her home country.
Right.
And I'm not saying that she's going to completely redo her, dark
look.
persona, but I'm just saying, like, they hinted at it where she was mommy when she was by herself and she could control anyone. Well, then Io Sky comes and is her kryptonite and all those things. So I could really see a rebrand coming or a re-imaging coming with her.
Maybe so. You might be right or
To get her
something.
back on that top rung.
At least at this point, they kind of give a different look, different image, different style moving forward. And then let's say give her another homage road, to championship contention again.
I mean, that's what I see. I mean, they'll probably have her win it in Perth,
Yeah. I can see that.
whether Naomi's still
Yeah.
holding it or
Oh,
whoever
yeah.
else.
But it was a great triple threat match. I really enjoyed the match overall. Not
It
a
was
lot of
good wrestling
mistakes.
match, yeah.
I really
For
think they all fit in pretty well. A lot of good spots, a lot of good entertainment, outside, inside, and then for all three participating in it, It was really good. I actually thought
Io took a kick, man.
that, and then what's it called? Naomi took a nice powerbomb from.
You said her name right. I'm very proud of you.
I remember. From Io and
I
Rhea.
know backwards.
When Io had a powerbomber outside the ring and on the floor and stuff, I was like, that was a heavy powerbomb.
That was.
straight on
I was
the
like, well, dang. It was
Also, like, I'm not a huge fan of Io Sky. She grew on me in this match. Like that
Agreed.
kick that she took.
Same.
To see
What?
like the feather
same.
spot.
No, I'm not.
But also to see her.
I love Io.
She
This whole-
pulled that poison Rana.
What?
Well,
What
That
is
was
this?
phenomenal.
It's
That's
the Japanese culture. Culture. I'm crazy.
Now, the only thing that kind of worried me was, again, with Netflix being a huge sponsor, I really thought they were going to try to push the Oriental win here because of.
You can't say Oriental.
For real, dude.
It's got
Jeez.
guys, you got
Jeez,
it.
Louise.
I'm gonna get
Just-
canceled
hey,
now.
just-
I feel like what I feel like I've seen this in a skit before, you know, on
We were gonna come on
TV,
natural as hell from him.
and someone saying, "Grandpa, you can't say that no longer."
Of course, it's the white guy that says it.
You know, I think I've seen this on TV before, where you know, let's go mention
Just say
Grandpa.
those people.
And he's wearing a redneck T-shirt on top of it.
Yeah.
Straight out the trailer. Straight out the trailer.
It's that Jack Daniels right there.
Damn right, baby.
But like they have, you know, again, right now that Demon Hunter show is popular. It's all over.
K-pop Demon Hunter. My kids have that on repeat.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be,
Look, that is a great. That's
It
a
is.
great movie.
my kids will watch this movie 7 times in a day. It's actually really
I've
good.
heard about it, but I haven't checked it out.
But it's one of
Great
the
soundtrack.
biggest movies right now out there, and I just would have thought.
And they're Korean, by the way, not Oriental.
Just throwing that out there.
Isn't Oriental a railroad?
It's a trading company too.
Monopoly. We're talking about Monopoly.
Boardwalk demo.
Next
Showed
slide.
off the rails.
Go to directly.
Yeah, so Naomi ended up retaining
Next.
the title. I did not
Yeah.
see her losing that match, getting the title. So
I did not want her to lose that. I think they
As
definitely should have.
also for the probably one of the most entertaining matches of the weekend.
Really good.
It was cool.
A lot of people.
Too many
Um,
dudes in there.
And I'm
I
really
think so,
excited
too.
that they
I think
cut
too
with
many.
the wide six. When I picked them, I'm like, they need to. It doesn't
Because
like,
they're like Naomi, they just got the belt.
yes. So why would you give it away to somebody? No way. But they did it really well.
The only reason why I thought they would have is because they did it so
This was the start of his downfall.
This
Today.
was.
Oh, okay.
Well, I took the street
He had Naomi. He had Naomi.
as with 1 point confidence. And then
With
I had
1
the street,
point.
I had
Oh.
street profits with 2. Just because the street profits have grown on me. I like their
Finally, growing it.
I mean, in the last in 3 months, I'm just saying, in the last 3 months, they've grown on me. I just feel like the Wyatt Six it's a dead gimmick now. I mean, I said on the previous show, it's like
Yeah.
It went too long.
yeah, way too long.
And
The
then
move-
there was a stoppage and the
Mhm.
pause that killed the momentum.
Look
I
up.
will say though, the whole thing made sense the way they wanted it. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
This is
Well,
really
Here's what
deep
did they
and
say
slow.
before this match started? What did they say about the Wyatt Six? What's happening at Universal Studios?
Yeah, exact
Mhm.
sponsorship.
Correct.
They're
Listen.
going to have a haunted
House or something
Oh,
like that.
thing
and whatnot
now, and they're going to be
Theme.
part of it.
Yeah.
And what's in 2 months?
Listen, the
Sorry.
Halloween.
Holly?
it was
Yeah,
it was horrible when they took a page out of Heels the
Yeah.
show and all the women came out and you're like, come on, is this really happening?
And
that
that's
was kind
where,
of cute. That was cute.
you know, it's cute.
But I tell you,
Did it just hit you at that point when you were watching it?
the dudes,
Aw.
the dudes, and the dudes,
Aw.
The Evan was like, man, that just it.
That made him cry.
the dudes, the dudes in the light blue, you gotta watch them. They're gonna be
Actually,
good.
these guys are
Yeah, they were high flying.
I was wondering who the heck they were.
You see that dude?
So they
I like his mask. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
here's my issue: is
Can you make that mask?
they've
I
been
would like to
around
make
for a
that
bit,
mask.
Yeah.
but it's like all of a sudden they got put in a doghouse
Mhm.
where they're not coming out to their entrance anymore. They're just in the ring to start the match.
Oh, wow.
Them and the motor.
now what's
Motor
weird
City
about
Machine
They
him
were doing their
is
thing
he
too.
plays like
They were doing their thing in the match too.
Yeah,
So
like,
listen, the best move of this match was the bald guy when he was hanging.
Kampa.
Yeah, when he was hanging,
Triple H?
flipped his feet up.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was intense. You would think.
Doesn't it look like a Lord of the Rings character,
It
like one of the trolls?
Yeah. Yes. Give him a little paint. Give him a one
It's
contact
amazing.
eye type of deal. And it'd be perfect.
It was good. I want to point out that I had Andrea, Andrade, what is it?
Andrade.
Andrade and
Phoenix.
Phoenix. I had them to win, and they almost fucking won.
They almost
They almost.
Was that a race thing?
It
It
almost
might have been.
It was your inner Mexican that wanted to pick him. That was what it
for
was.
me, why I also like when I saw while I was going with the Street Profits was before the match they showed the Dudleys and then they showed the Hardys.
Yeah.
Which are both TNA
Right.
wrestlers right now. They're about to have a big match, the last time ever.
Right.
They did the get the tables thing during the
Yeah.
match.
All four
And that
of
was the
them guys look
25th
good, too.
anniversary of the table.
All four of
Yes.
them guys look good too.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Jeff looks good dried up.
But this is where I think the Street Profits
They-
need to separate.
See, that's what I should have Jeff last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have Jeff there last night to witness the whole cashing in.
Yeah.
So now Pepsi Boy knows how he felt like. When
Feels like when he does all that stuff.
Check.
well, that's what I was funny because they brought that up, and then they show Jeff tonight, and I was like, Like, I know it's a TNA
And
relationship.
Matt tweeted it.
That was a good match though.
Yeah, but
Too
like,
many
I feel
people
like
in the ring.
Too many people. I
Yeah,
feel
oh my
like
God.
Machine Gun.
They ran out of Slim Jim tables.
I feel like Machine Gun is kind of the out man right now.
Yeah.
They got their quick title runs, and then now they're just getting pushed aside.
Yeah, they can go bye-bye.
Well,
Pretty
they,
soon they'll be like the Good Brothers in catering with nothing until their contracts are up.
they need to do more skits. They need to do more in-ring matches, I think,
Well,
at this
and
point.
that's
It kinda
Seriously,
makes
might
sense.
feel so.
That's their issue.
Yeah.
In TNA,
Okay,
it was great matches,
gotcha.
Yeah.
and that's why they were so big in TNA because
Weren't
it was
they
the great
good
matches.
matches?
Weren't they?
Same with
Night one?
AJ. Same with
Give 'em
Samoa Joe.
supervisors.
I think
You
they were
gotta
eating pizza.
This
that
is where we need to bring back the managers
Papa
and
John's.
stuff like that to the wrestlers. And
They were,
stuff.
yeah,
The
yeah.
lack of missing managers.
Well, you know
for
who'd be a good
wrestlers.
manager? I would say it would be Sami Zayn or Pepsi Boy.
Put
Scott
Scott Cross
Russell.
with them now.
Oh, you could do cross,
If we're gonna keep him out of the ring, he would be perfect putting
I
those
think
guys up.
Sammy would be nice.
and then you could take bumps.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, the other match I thought they could probably be taken out was actually better than what I thought it would be.
Extremely. I thought it was gonna be quick. Actually,
That's
didn't
what I
think it was
thought
long.
they could just taken out. But what got me tonight is okay. You have this was what no holds barred,
Yep. So
anything
Yeah,
goes
no,
kind of thing,
Or DQ.
and then they start bringing out everything like a street fight. Then you have a street fight later, then you have a steel cage match too. It's
So
like
you
what?
have rock paper scissors, rock paper crowbar.
So I mean that was this match. I don't know. For me, I'm done with Lyra. I'm done with the push. What they've been trying to give her.
I would have thought she was.
I'm just. She's better off in NXT.
Well, I'm glad they made her lose because this way it gives her that time to break away from it now. Because there's no more.
Why,
of the
why you
beef
bet
going
I
back
made
and
her
forth.
lose when you picked her to win?
I did too. Yeah.
I didn't pick her to win. Did I pick her to win? I picked Becky.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Oh, you did. Oh,
I didn't want to.
no. Yeah.
And again, I picked Lowry because I was like,
Okay, that's the loser side.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We need to swap partners right now.
I don't know. I saw you picked on Saturday. I
Well,
don't know how
I think it's because I had a lot of freaking what's that damn word?
Malort.
Coercion. A lot of coercion here. No, a lot of coercion over here.
this was the one that again, without Bailey's interference,
which I called, by the
you
way.
did.
I said that Bailey was going to interfere and cost Lyra.
This is going to this
You're
match,
welcome.
this story dies here. That's why I was like,
Yes.
okay, they're gonna go with Lowry because they're going to want the story to continue.
Mhm.
You could have brought Bailey into the match anyway and still had her win, and then had it. I'm still thinking it's gonna go to a Hell in a Cell.
One of the
Triple threat.
wasn't one of the terms that she can't go against Becky no more. Right?
As of now,
She
as
can't go
long as
after the
Becky
title
has
as
it.
long as Becky holds
Oh,
it.
that's all right.
Again,
So that's where again Bailey wins it. She can now go after it. Now it's a triple threat during Halloween time.
There you go.
A horrible match.
thought it
Terrible,
was
terrible camera angles.
What
I
was the
mean-
whole thing with the zip ties?
Well, her hands popped out of the zip ties.
Oh,
I
and then,
right.
How did she put it back in? Did she just put her?
Yeah.
Slide it back
If
in.
you notice,
Wow.
she couldn't even get him off with the fire
Right.
extinguisher. She goes under so somebody could obviously cut
Take it off.
Right. So I'm like, dude, you're not even doing that right.
Right.
And Becky just looked. I don't know, she looked.
Becky is not a good.
Becky is a horrible as a heel.
Yeah, bro.
She is so much better as a
weird.
face wrestler.
Thank
She
you.
just didn't fit the way she was fighting.
I-
She's annoying when she's a heel
Thank
to the point where you want to turn her
I
off.
didn't like it.
You want to turn off the match. You don't even want to watch
I
because it's just
definitely,
annoying.
I just played around the Call of Duty while I was watching that one. I'll tell you that.
This is the one everybody loves.
This is
I
one
get it,
everyone.
though. Yeah, they're
around
walking in the back behind the commentator.
Yeah.
They're walking on the
I
side.
thought this was going to be before the Cody Cena match.
It sucked because it was bright daylight. Otherwise, they would have turned the camera with
Right.
the lights down a little bit. So I could see them
People
walking.
were cheering for the match to end.
Yeah. Yes.
This was night two's bathroom match.
Yes.
Just like Sammy and Cross was night one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sad.
It was
So
too early.
And honestly, the next match, and I'm gonna jump slide.
Okay, are we done with Becky
Yeah,
and Lyra?
yeah.
Let's go.
This was my biggest disappointment of the night.
Agreed.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
agree.
And especially the way he solo won. Just
And I'm
didn't-
not even saying
I told you that's what's going to happen.
I'm not even saying because I had
Don't
points
listen to
on
me.
it. But
You are saying because you had points on it.
no, I thought
You don't
Jimmy was
listen.
first off. I thought Jimmy was gonna kick the cameraman.
Oh, I
And
thought.
that-
yeah, yeah,
that was
yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's a VR dream. And by the way, I think they mixed up some of the tools here. I think they were supposed to get the zip ties that they could not be broken, and the last match was supposed to get the sex handcuffs that could just pop off for safety. Because
he said sex handcuffs.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
You thought where his mind was.
Yeah.
Well, he broke them too soon. It was like all of a sudden, like
yeah, he's like trying to put it back.
He looked at it like
well, you saw like when he first put him out, like he never tried to pull.
Yeah.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, like
As soon as he did a yank.
as soon as he's like, oh shit.
Right on.
I mean, they just broke way too easy. But like the biggest part that bothered me was the best part of the match was after the match was over.
mm-hmm.
Like,
And the reason why this is all going down is because Jacob is viewed as their future.
Right.
With him, Braun Breaker and Rhea are the face of the new generation.
Okay.
Or faces of the new generation. So Jacob is going to be now pushed more towards the world titles.
Yeah, there should have been some bloodshed in this. I mean,
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I feel like that it shouldn't have the way Solo exited out and the way he did that stomp on the cage door and stuff like that. I think it should have done more. I don't know.
Right.
There's
As
something
I
else.
told Ken
Listen.
too while we were watching, I'm
Mhm.
like, they have platforms now on top of the steel cage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
would've
you know that
thought-
there's going to be a move. Now.
Someone's gonna
But
stand
you
up there and
thought
go.
would have been a little bit more high flying with it. Like I see what you're saying, like with the best part of it being the ending.
Yes.
With obviously that big backflip, but you would have thought he did it once or twice even.
Inside the
way
ring
he
wouldn't
did
have
it.
said.
Yeah.
you know,
it wasn't
normally
even-
before you would have the person climb up to the top, the person's down on the ground, and you'd be like, oh, he's gonna get out, and then JR's famous be like, no, just get out, end the match, and you jump off the top, and there's a huge risk.
I wonder if they're worried of the
Even Solo could've done
the
it.
Bronson effect.
Well, that and it's like, why would you even risk that after the match
well,
Right.
for nothing for this guy that's supposed to be
Yeah.
the face of your
Solo-
company?
Solo, he got up the fence too fast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That time he could have popped out. He's like, I better lay up here on
Well,
top.
was Solo one of them that War Games last year that got hurt? I know Reed was.
Reed, well, I don't think
Reed
Solo
definitely
did.
was. Solo wasn't.
So I mean, like you're saying, that could have been one of those effects
Yep.
where
Yeah.
Triple H got worried, and like you're saying that he's one of the faces that you're like, hey, we don't want you to get hurt.
But the way even Jacob landed on that
yeah.
at the end,
So
that left leg was underneath
Oh,
him,
yeah.
and the way he kind of popped up, I'm like thinking to myself, like, okay, he stood for a good minute,
Yeah.
and then it took him a minute to actually do his little shimmy or whatever case to be.
Oh, that
And
was
then when
adrenaline.
Yeah, right, and that's my thing. And then wait until a little bit later as he's walking out the ramp, you can kind of see maybe the effect. And then once you start seeing the replays, I'm like, oh crap, he probably.
It's like
did
Mateo
something.
wasn't there to catch him,
No,
and like
no, that was bad.
and Tonga was probably like a few Mateo, like maybe
Well,
like,
and there's real heat between Mateo and him. I mean, they've gone at it on the indie scene for years.
Oh, really?
yes.
Wow.
There's
Did
an
not know that.
actual like. That's why when they brought him in,
Yeah.
I mean, again, go back to the vault here and watch
Yeah.
our great episodes. But
you
there's
can't on
a lot-
Facebook because I take it off after.
Oh,
I,
that's right.
After
They-
30 days, but
there's
it's
a lot
out
of
there
heat
on.
there.
But it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. That's why when they brought him
Like
in
and
there, Jacob
subscribe.
was like, "Whoa, what are you doing here?" Like,
Yeah.
And like, I get it, it's the show, but like, yeah, there's actual animosity there. So
Okay.
I'm curious to see how this comes out of this one.
And your prediction did not come true of Zillow.
No, which again, I was shocked because he was all in the media with him and Rikishi going at it. Because
And what were Kishi and
The
Haku
yeah,
Yeah, and how cool and Rikishi
So-
missing?
Well,
missing
canceling their
or
events?
canceling the Comic-Con or
Yeah,
whatever it was in
so-
New
Did he
Jersey.
show up?
Yeah.
yeah. So
And then there's a beef with one of the moms. Whose mom is that?
okay, so Zilla came out at the last TNA event, the Slammiversary, dressed for
As
Jeff
Jeff
Hardy.
Hardy.
Right.
And Rikishi came out and said, "Hey, you're a big enough star. Jeff Hardy's a big enough star on his own. He doesn't need you to praise him like that."
Oh damn.
Mm.
Okay.
And so Zilla came out on right back at Rikishi and was like, "Hey, we're family. They should have came to me in a text
Instead.
not whatever."
Right.
Posted
And
on
then
X
Umaga's
son.
wife was the one that was like, "Hey, while you were out doing your WWE thing, I was here watching your boys. You were gone for X amount of months,"
Correct.
and put him on blast.
She said you were Debbie.
But I think that's also kind of shed a limelight even when they did the whole what was that on E when they did the girls. They're all on they had
Total Divas.
Total Divas, right?
Oh,
and then
sure.
they showed the whole Jimmy and Naomi marrying each other, and they're about to get married. And Rikishi then shows up supposedly for their wedding or whatnot. But that heat between the relationship. Now I know that's a scripted show, whatever. But there's some you could tell there's certain
no,
feelings
yeah.
pretend.
But that was also another time when that was when the bloodline was split.
Relax.
And actually, in that event, the bloodline was split, and actually, Jay was there,
Mhm.
and he was X out of all the photos.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, there's a lot of like
Them
stuff that-
Hawaiians, huh? No,
Well, yeah,
nah.
no, they definitely
Right.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
You only get one island. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Stay over there. You're on that island.
You're on that side of that.
All right, so
Follow you.
next match.
I'll give you the shoe follow.
The Buddha follow next.
Shula Fala.
Dirty Dom.
All right, the next,
Dirty Dom.
can I please talk in my own
Oh,
show?
sure. Go ahead.
You're
You're right. Yeah.
Brett was
The next, Brett was right. The next match of the night was Ahota versus Dirty Dom. It's Ahota because he came out in Eddie Guerrero, which was homage to the custody match that between Eddie and Mysterio for Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it was the same attire as SummerSlam, the ladder match.
Yep, that was pretty good.
He came in on the lowrider too.
Oh,
So-
by the way,
He even had a
match was brought to you by Wingstop.
Was it?
Right.
This match was.
And then and it was right on Dom when he was walking into the ring.
Oh, jeez. Gotcha.
Whatever was
So-
voted.
Okay.
He does have a chicken tender's body.
Yeah. Yeah. Oddly enough, just as a weird shape.
I don't
Just
think you
weird
can
shape
pull it
thing.
up that quick. Well, it's on times anyway. But why was Dom wearing like a lucha mask with like a gag
Afterwards,
on it?
right?
No, he wore. He came out with
Came
it.
out
Oh, did? Oh, I
And it
didn't
had like
come up
the
with it.
gag mask, and then he like took it off, put it down, and put it back on. Like Megan made a comment. She's like, "Oh, he was with Liv earlier." I was
Maybe.
Liv's gone.
But great.
To me, like this match, I don't know what AJ was doing. It was just like, I don't know if he just wasn't interested. It just seemed like he knows like this is the last SummerSlam and like this is what you're giving me.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you're
feel
not
like-
even gonna give me the title.
The skits were a lot more entertaining than the actual match itself.
That's
The skits they did, well, I felt like, okay, you guys are having some good energy with these skits. It's comedic. It's going to be nice and cool. So I'm thinking the match is going to be, especially knowing it's AJ, it's going to be a nice little well-rounded type of match. Not obviously, not crazy high flying like you normally would come with, but at least a solid, style of a match. And it just seemed out of sorts between each other. And especially, it mainly came from AJ.
And the boot got stuck where they couldn't take it off right away.
And he's struggling in there trying to just pull it or whatnot. And I'm like, what the hell?
Right, we need to get this so we can finish the match.
Yeah. Check it out.
Oh
No.
I mean, that's where when I did the picks, I actually picked AJ
Mhm.
because I also I didn't have Cena winning due to the fact that Cena hasn't won the IC title belt yet.
Gotcha.
And I believe they are scheduled to wrestle each other
Hmm.
in Clash of Paris end of the month.
Okay.
So that's where I thought, okay, we're going to have Cena versus AJ
Okay.
for the IC belts, and he could then finally become the
Grand
Grand Slam champion.
Gotcha.
Because that's the only belt he's ever had.
Then it would have also had more history.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was the United States title that he held.
We have that recorded. TK says
Wow.
I'm right.
Yeah, you're right.
Just make that his ringtone.
I started thinking about that. I'm like,
Not only is Brett right,
Come on.
Tom is right too.
flashbacks right now. I'm like, you are really right.
That's our next shirt.
I see. Very good.
Tom was right is the next shirt.
Sure. It's a next little slideshow. Tom was right, and this time right. Okay,
This is how many times I've been right.
but no, it was whatever match. This was another match I think you could have kept out, but I think
Right.
obviously you keep Dom in there just because he's a fan favorite right now. He's going back and forth with AAA, getting entertainment there.
And that's why I thought
Backstage.
he'd lose too, because I thought he was going to be more a focal point over there
Gotcha.
to help give that some more notoriety.
Bringing over Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana,
Which I think those two got the biggest pop of
Oh,
the
they did.
weekend.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Been on that side.
Like, of everyone,
Yeah.
those two guys got the biggest pop.
I would love to see what the Iguana, right? Is
Yeah,
it
Mr.
Mr. Iguana. I would love to see him in WWE.
And that's
Have
why,
some matches.
and that's where I
And
think they
cool.
need they got to get back to the gimmicks.
Yeah.
Stop having your generic name.
Yep.
Start having characters again.
Yeah. You need to
And
do a
Ken
little
is like,
splash.
let's
All
get
right,
to the
listen,
next
before
slide.
we get to the next slide,
Oh, sure.
before we get to the next slide, we're going into the last match of the night.
Okay.
And the champions have a huge night rolling right now. They've got 40 points racked up tonight. They
had
moved-
I
Mr.
kept my high points on night two. That's why.
they went from 24 to 64 points going into this last match.
Solid.
Now the challengers who had 46 the night before threw up a quick 22 points on the night.
Mhm.
So, but they're up.
I wouldn't even say no. No, Tom put up 21.
Alex,
His only point was freaking Naomi.
look, and Alex is
I'm looking at his picks. I'm like, Have you even been watching this product?
Alex is like Peter Griffin. He's over there holding his knee.
And
Is that why you didn't show up earlier today?
I even made the comment. I go, if this match does not go the way I need this to go, I'm going to the pockets and I'm gonna have glasses. I'm just gonna say, I'm here so I don't get fined. All I'm gonna say.
So it comes down to the
This match.
last match.
Nah, of course. Hold on.
Right?
Keep saying
Because we both had
Freaking
AJ.
Yeah.
You guys, did you both have Dom?
I think we both. Yeah,
I
we
think
both.
So-
head down.
So the champions have 24 points rolling up on this match. Right, the final match. And Tom said he waited at only 1 point and said that Seth Rollins was going to step in and take it. So that don't count.
This is why.
But Alex,
You're not even let me say.
but Alex has
He interrupted my
11
own show.
has 11 points riding up on this. So whichever way it turns out, right, the champs are either walking out of here with the belts or they're losing by about 15 points.
Gotcha.
I look at the face.
Now let's move
But
in.
okay, with my picks though, I have been watching, but I'm gonna say this, there were
Have
a
you?
lot of- I have. There's matches that I picked because, like I said in the green room, I was expecting stories to come out of it.
He actually did show up today for the
But that
green.
was the same thing while I was picking for night one too. I'm expecting stories to evolve from this aspect of who's winning, who's losing, and it's like you give me, and that's why I said on
Right.
the chat,
Hey,
give me
hey,
the McMahon
hey.
picks.
All right.
All that was
Hey,
McMahon.
hey,
Tony
hey.
and Alex thought it was a 190.
Hey.
Yeah.
I thought it was Saturday.
Who was a sponsor of this match? What was the
World
commercial
War?
before the match?
Wheatley.
Wheatley
Vodka. Who is part of Wheatley Vodka?
Oh, Cody.
Now, I'll even go one step further.
Oh,
You ready
that's
for
all.
this? Hold on, it goes even better. Rewatch the match. Rewatch the match.
Yeah.
Rewatch the match, not mask. Match. Every time John Cena was whooping his ass,
Yep.
a Wheatley logo pops up in the left corner, right
Yep.
corner, whatever. Coach, oh shit! Here's my Popeye. Bam!
Oh,
Keeps
my
going
God.
every time.
Wow. All right.
Mr. TK. All right. So now my reasoning why I did the 1 point, I had Rollins cashing in during this match because what? It's a street fight. Both guys are going to beat the hell out of each other.
Correct.
This would be the swerve no one saw coming because everyone saw it coming last night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm like, okay, you got Cody that's going to be going out to shoot Street Fighter.
Right.
So then that way he could write Cody out of the script to go shoot the movie
Mm-hmm.
and not be there, lose and be fine. Doesn't have to make the little kids cry by turning heel. And then you got Cena now being the good guy, chasing.
I
It
know
was a
why
good
he's
turn.
so pissed off right now.
It was a good turn.
And
Not only
then
not only
I
did
thought The
Pepsi
Rock
Boy
would show
win,
up.
Yeah.
Not only did Pepsi Boy win on Saturday and then lose right away, which he's happy about. They bring up the Pacers.
Oh yeah, they did.
Twice.
They
Come out. He's like, yeah.
In
what-
New Jersey,
So,
right? In
uh,
New
yeah,
Jersey,
crutches. He
bro.
had Halbert with the crutches, and he's wearing a John Cena shirt. What does John Cena do? He goes up to Halliburton, does a "You Can't See Me," takes one of his crutches and beats the
I
crap out of
literally
Cody.
have a star here that says, "Sorry, Tom. I'm trying to figure out why."
But then, like when they're doing the spots by Halliburton,
Yeah.
I'm like, for the love of God, do not let that barricade fall down on his foot.
Right. For real.
He's already gone next year. We don't need 2 more years.
Extension.
But-
so
Hey, switch that slide. Huh?
I thought I did.
No.
Oh, I
So-
did switch it, and then you
right. Sure.
that stair throw that John Cena was having trouble lifting up them stairs.
Gripping.
Yes.
It was a 10-second spot, and you just have Cody just stand there. Is like, all right, I'm gonna get hit with the stick. I'm gonna get hit with the stick.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get a little closer.
Right.
Okay.
For real.
There were just a lot of spots there where it was just like, wow, okay. I mean, the one thing
Dragged on.
that I was impressed with was old John Cena did a Cena Destroyer
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and actually landed it, and he was even shocked. Like, oh, I did that.
Right. You
Like,
see?
oh, these feels are working.
I was very shocked he took the bump on the cage on the barricade.
Yeah.
Well, not barricade. What's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
aluminum barricade.
Yeah, aluminum, whatever. I was
Wasn't
actually-
steel. That was
Bicycle
definitely
rack or whatever. that is.
I was very shocked he took
But this
that
match
little
was by far way better than the WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
bump. Agreed.
I-
Yes.
And that's why I'm saying, like,
Yes.
this whole
It was
program was
long,
better
and
than
you can
WrestleMania.
physically see how tired they were.
Yeah,
Like they were
yeah.
trying, bro, to beat the shit out of each other.
That whole
And-
walk down,
Yeah.
that whole walk down with Cena carrying
No, let's
Cody,
go back a little bit.
that was
You wanted a long
Come on.
match. They literally went under the ramp and got a 5-minute power break.
Bro, yeah.
The elevator. And then I have a cinematic hero spot because I thought when I saw this, I thought Cena was gonna win it. Is when you had Cena just come up from with the light from below with holding Cody up. Like I was like, all right, here we go. Babyface Cena's back.
Yes.
For Cena.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Why did Cody want babyface Cena? What
wanted-
was his record when he was a babyface when he was in WWE the last couple of years?
Oh, and
Bad.
forever.
Bad. Lost 1,000 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did not have a win.
God damn.
A
Sorry, I didn't
thousand
think
thousand
about that.
days didn't have a win.
Yep.
Was putting over Solo.
Yep.
Was getting squashed by guys, Roman and whoever else. Could not win a match. That was good guy Cena.
Mhm.
Okay.
As soon as we had heel Cena, he's winning matches.
Stealing everything. Yeah.
Hey, it was a good match,
It was
man.
a good match.
very good
Do
match.
you think? And I had Cody turn heel, and I
Same.
have on here question mark. Did he? Because to me, yes, it was a street fight, and we talked about this in the green room.
said did he or did he?
Did he?
Oh,
turn?
did he turn?
There's no Diddy on this show.
No,
Please.
no,
Oh,
did he?
No baby oil.
No baby
You know,
oil.
Well, there was a lot of
I mean, I figured because of
There's
Trump.
a lot of baby oil that
you know, the
this weekend.
collaboration.
He got
and
booed
everything.
today.
Oh, did he?
They showed Triple H and Trump on
On TV and stuff like that.
But,
like-
But yes.
He
continue.
used a band move. He used the
Power
power
Pile
driver.
driver.
Oh,
And
that's
now
true.
yes, it's a street fight.
Yeah.
But again, normally a heel would use the low blow or a pile driver. So my question to you guys
Right.
is: did Cody turn heel?
No,
No,
Absolutely.
at least not in this match.
not in this match particularly. He used heel effects, I think,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the turnbuckle thing and stuff like that. It kind of tells you that he has an evil side to go with it. But at the end, it's like a true heel would not give you the respect at the end if you really want to give yourself that heel turn.
Yeah.
If it was truly the heel turn to move forward, you would beat the crap out of Cena even more to kind of give him the nice
Or
good guy goodbye type of deal.
or he would have sat there and done this, like here's Brock.
That too.
Yeah, but here's
Introduction. You're right.
But he
Let him
did.
know.
But babyface Cody in weeks past would have came down there to help him. Did not do that.
walked right past him. Past
Walked right past him and looked at him and was like, "He's all yours." which was Rock-esque of what Rock did with Cena.
Yeah.
So that's what
okay,
that's my
okay.
thought is like
You're
I
stretching.
find this.
Everyone in the background too, like that's a stretch.
I would think in my mind, Cody would look back like,
I
I'm
hear you,
fucking
though.
tired. My back hurts. I'm gonna go lay down.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
go
saying. Cody
sit.
just like, look, I got what I needed.
He's right. Oh,
I'm good.
I
got
was
this.
hoping to finish this whole storyline that they would have had The Rock come out,
Same.
and then you have
Same.
Cody turn
Yeah.
on Cena, kick him in the nuts, rock bottom on Cena.
Right.
There's your champ.
Your
There's their
double turn.
storyline. Your
Right.
double turn.
Right.
And I thought that's what was going to happen. But when they did the turn on SmackDown, I was like, "Oh, Rock's not going to show up."
And my whole issue, if you were watching before in the show, the turn on SmackDown, I think they should acknowledge Cena should acknowledge Hogan's death
Yeah.
with that
Mm.
to make it more impactful. Like, hey, it's been a long week. We just lost this legend.
Yep.
The last time he was here, he was booed out of the building. I don't want that to be my last moment.
Right.
And that could have been the perfect
Time
face
for it,
turn.
Should have been.
actually.
Should have been.
Story.
Triple H.
Should have been.
Hire me. I will make you have some decent ideas. Well, I don't know if you do, but your crew does.
Right. The
We
execution.
can
just,
fine polish the turd that you
Yep.
constantly lay.
tell them the execution needs just an
Right.
adjustment. That's all it
Yep.
is.
I mean, so again, I thought the show this night 2 was better than night 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Matches.
You didn't need night one.
Did not need that.
But I would even say the whole production of it all was horrible. I mean, like
Oh,
from
horrible.
the 3-screen
Horrible.
Titantron that like you never even utilized it the right way.
Horrible. Right.
Like
Half
I've
the
been at-
attendant
I've been
or
at
have the
better
same name in
sporting
there.
bars that have TV walls that there's
For
no
real.
ripping
Look
like
way more
this, and
fancy.
it's horrible.
For real.
And what, movie
Agreed.
theaters are
That's why-
charging
hey,
like
yeah.
30
You all,
bucks a
gave it,
night.
you all gave it passing grades. I was like, it's a C minus, and it was only a C minus because
I think it was because WrestleMania was so bad.
This was a better.
And this was a better-
event overall.
I mean, we got the matches that some of them were supposed to be at WrestleMania.
Mhm.
Got moved to here.
Yep.
But still, it's like
I say the highest grade just because like that it takes a lot for me to be interested in wrestling again. They gotta keep me they gotta keep me entertained because I'm quick to be like
should I roll up another one?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm quick to be like
Or do I need to
real quick?
focus on this?
Yeah. So for it to keep me watching, I was like, fuck it, I was entertained. I mean,
I'm-
also the points.
Entertainment
They-
value, I was
correct.
there. and I said this from a fan perspective, the night was the weekend was fine.
Yeah.
But when we have these shows and we talk about it, it's predictability. That's
Correct.
where again it bothers me.
Exactly.
But it also bothers me.
And with the sponsorships and TKO,
Goes
and it's
all
like
that stuff. But like just even the production, like I miss like when you had arenas that were themed. Like when you had Armageddon and it was like tanks and battle scenes, like up
Red and yellow type of backgrounds
Yeah.
or whatever case to be on even the turnbuckles.
even in your
and
house
rings.
had a house or whatever.
Exactly. Exactly.
But like
Agreed.
also, why do we need Cardi B?
No.
Was she even there tonight?
I didn't see
I didn't see her tonight. Yesterday.
I was like, our show went a little bit over when it started. So I don't know if she started out.
I don't believe she appeared.
You know, because
Bro, I didn't see it.
no, I saw her on something today from.
There was no highlight of her.
social,
Yep.
Like she was dealing with.
Wait, no. She was rooting for Naomi, I think.
Yeah.
But there was
I
no
think they did
introduction
show-
from her again tonight
No.
like she would have done last night.
Yeah, but
And
you
even
could've-
then,
But you
All
had you could have done her. You could have had a simple mic response from her and Bailey.
We have one more thing, Kent, then we can go to it. So the big shock then tonight was after the match.
Oh,
Well, Cena is in the middle of the ring saying his goodbyes,
Please
kissing the
explain
mat.
this because
All of a sudden,
I just need to
all,
it's like,
all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar music hits.
that's right.
So was it 3 weeks ago? I want to say Daniel Cormier said he's on the ban list. Like can't talk about it. But why would he even say that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
why is it? So now it's like okay, maybe Triple H has said in the past where the door's open whenever he wants.
Okay.
SummerSlam next year is in Minneapolis.
That's right.
It was
Hometown.
WrestleMania was supposed to be in Minneapolis. Didn't happen. I think it was this year. It was supposed to happen in Minneapolis actually before Vegas. And that was supposed to be Brock's retirement match.
It was supposed to be like a 3-tier.
So now
event
this
type of deal.
next year will probably more likely this is going to be the last year of Brock. They will retire him in Minneapolis at SummerSlam.
So,
A lot of his best matches have been actually at SummerSlam.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
do you think we're gonna get a year of Brock? Like,
we're going to get part-time Brock where we'll
For
get him
sure.
at the main events.
Yeah. No.
But what I do, I like Brock.
Gotta go now.
I hope not.
I wouldn't mind.
I like Cowboy Brock. Cowboy Brock's been pretty cool. I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
trying to be like Stone Cold. It's like Pepsi Boy trying to be like Brett. It's all, look, I'm a redneck now. I own a cow farm up in Minneapolis.
Oh, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
speaking of Stone Cold, open up that fridge. I got you guys some special beer.
So listen.
Oh, shut up.
So listen. For real. Is last night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen. For real. Last night. They wanted something to go viral. That's why they had.
Do you
Seth.
want one?
Right? No, I'm good. That's why they had Seth come out and it was viral. They tried to do the same thing tonight with Brock and it was stupid. It was
Okay,
stupid.
you weren't a fan of it.
It did not need to happen.
I don't
Right.
think he had to come in there and F5 Cena either, and then like,
Well,
like
Or do it tomorrow on Raw. He's still gonna be tired and beat up.
And he's gonna end up talking to the
Right.
fans. I agree with that part.
And
He's
the other
gonna talk
part
to 'em.
is it got leaked, right? Everybody knew Brock was in the house. Everybody knew that, right?
Yeah, because it got leaked that he was in New Jersey.
Hey, and shout out to Stone Cold. This is Stone Cold
Yeah,
beer.
Stone
Let's
Cold
get it up
beer.
there. Yeah,
There's a Broken Skull lager.
Broken Skull
I
lager.
could not get
Good
real
match.
American beers, but not a
Good
stack.
SummerSlam. You know, call it.
Now listen, so it comes down to this.
I think it's actually maybe better.
I think it's better than
Get them belts out.
Real
Get,
American.
get them belts out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Let the reigning champs right now hold the belts.
I gotta go home. You know what I mean?
So listen. It came down to that last
What
match.
the hell are you doing putting that over your
Oh, you know, I just
Yeah,
got
let me-
The champs. The champs with a score of 64. Both of them put 12 points on Cena, 24. And as we know, Cena did not. Alex decides to show up for the last match of the night and throws 11 on Cody, giving them an 80-65 victory. We have new tag team champions, and it's Let Me Tell You Something, brother. Now, again, if you're just tuning in, you might say, "I thought this was a three-way match." Listen, the other guys that sit underneath the stairs, they sent in their picks. They didn't wait them,
Welcome
so they were disqualified.
It's confidence picks. It's the same thing we've
That
done
was
for
it.
2-3
They
years.
lost the match. They didn't add a match into the
They-
picks.
they're
They
missing
had
a
the
match.
numbers.
And you know what?
Nope.
One of them lost only, well, I'd say 4 matches because they didn't have one in there.
Yeah.
And the other one lost 5.
And here's the deal: if they would have,
You guys got a lot of pink on you.
My side especially.
look, their picks were not bad. I ain't gonna bust them. Their picks were not bad.
They probably would have won even with that match missing.
What?
Yes. Yes, they would have, but they didn't. They didn't confidence. So I couldn't guess, right?
Because like Ken and I we were looking at the sheet. It's like
Yeah.
they just went match by match. They didn't do like,
An
all right,
actual
I have
number
Jelly
for it.
Roll here, and then you have
But I got
Hard.
I'll
Roman
throw out the
here.
SG3 and Joe. Hey, they picked good. They picked it good, but you gotta I
Yeah,
couldn't
I gotta give that
just
to
assign
SG3.
numbers.
I
You
gotta
can't
put that
add
on
mu-
SG3
you can't
because
add
I feel
numbers
like
if
he's
it's
the
not
hero
there.
guy. You know what I
So-
mean? He's the rider.
So,
So-
again,
because when he's roasting my balls in the chat, like, oh yeah, that's we gotta wait till Friday. These are the
Right,
ones
right,
we're going
right.
off of. And you
Right.
don't
All right.
even-
and
Right.
dude, like
Joe, you
I
know,
know, I think
Brian,
I think he's too much in infatuation stage right now. Or I mean, I don't think his
Yeah.
bed's all in there.
Buddha, if you will.
distract.
he might.
I will say though,
Right.
me being new into the tag team running game, I feel like this was more of a competitive one.
This was down to the
Hey,
wire,
this
my
was
guy.
down
This was down to the last.
I'm honored to be with you.
We had 2 people that picked the one lopsided side of
Hey.
things or whatever.
This came down to 3 crossroads, 3 AAs, a super crossroad.
Bro, man.
So where I literally almost chucked this book in my 75-inch TV. It sucks. I was literally, bro. Oh, great.
Oh.
Super Cena.
You
Bullshit.
you wrestled a great weekend.
Okay.
If your partner would have showed up yesterday,
Agreed.
you would have retained them. You really retained them belts. Tom,
Same.
you wrestled an entire great weekend.
Yeah.
You are lucky that he came in and small package these two.
That's one thing.
At the last second, rolled them up. 1, 2, 3. New champion.
You're like
Great.
Tyrese against Cleveland in the Knicks. You
Great.
just came back,
All
took that
right.
last shot after the comeback.
Hold
We'll
on.
be back. We'll be back.
All right, they're going to challenge you
Oh, yeah.
again.
Oh, yeah.
So, when are they going back up for?
Because let's say
we'll
we
get you in a couple months, like you
Oh.
guys did to us.
no.
No, they were pretty up. They're pretty up with it.
What I will say, what I will do is you guys go against whoever, if it's SG3 and the other guy in the closet, the glory hole. You want to do that? You guys go against each other for Clash in Paris,
Okay.
and then we go. I think it's Crown Jewel after that.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I don't think they're doing another.
I don't think
Saturday
there's anything in September.
night. No.
Because August though is
End of August.
is
So the
Paris.
24th is Forbidden Door for AEW.
Right.
31st is Clash of
Yeah,
Paris.
we need a fact check real quick.
That's
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend. And then I think it's October 11th or 18th is when they do Crown Jewel in Perth. I want to say it's the 11th.
Mhm.
There you go.
Might be.
Look at you guys going on your phones.
Yeah, I'm just checking out the
Check
dates.
real
You
quick,
know what I
just to
mean?
be
You
sure.
got your next
Oh, yeah.
flight's coming.
We want
up
to get the
soon.
date.
So yeah, and then
Yeah, August 24th. What is that? Heat Wave, but that's NXT if I'm not mistaken, right? NXT brand. Then you got Clash of Paris, Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, more games in
So
November.
you guys.
So August 31st,
So
October
we have
11th,
October
November.
11th is Crown Jewel.
and
and then-
November 29 is Survivor Series.
We'll see you at Survivor Series. We'll see you there.
Yeah.
No, I think.
Oh, Crown Jewel.
No,
Crown
the
Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
Crown
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Clash
thought we
will
were
go
gonna
after those guys.
Okay, Clash will go. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll play the winner. We will do the bets.
They want to
against
show
the
up.
winner.
If y'all want to show
Yeah,
up,
if they.
but
Hey,
you know, I'm
maybe
gonna
we can-
pop on their show tomorrow, so I'll go if anything.
Jump
Yeah.
in.
Oh, they actually have a
Jump-
show still? I didn't know that.
Surprisingly, it's after hours.
Jump
It's the
in.
late
All
night.
right, and to end it all right now, that doesn't work for me, brother. Kent, what doesn't work for you?
What doesn't work for me is going to be Hunter being the head content guy. The stories are bad. I just don't get it. They say that he's the wizard, and I don't see it. It's steadily going downhill, and this weekend showed it tremendously.
Mhm.
Tremendously.
It's upside down.
Dang, yeah. What you?
It's heel. It's fine.
Let's go, Alex.
So that's it.
You gotta respect
all right,
that.
that
though.
doesn't work for you.
Yeah, they got to do something. They got to do something because he's tanking us.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Zach? What doesn't work for you, man?
Everything. I'm just kidding.
I just want to say,
Nah, I don't. I mean, even like last time I was here with those 2 nights, I just think it's a stretch.
I'm with you.
Like I think overall we can agree that some of the matches, didn't need to be on there. And why, especially the tag match, why have so many people? I get it's tables, ladders, and chairs, but you gotta go to the basis of it. Like, look at the greatest. Like, they were in the building. The Dudley Boys and the Hardy were there. Go back to the homage of at least 3 milestone tag team that you guys got. Make it work.
Maybe 4, but
maybe 4, right?
But you had 12 guys, 3 girls, and then 2 other guys.
And for SummerSlam being as popular as it is, people are going to be watching for something epic like that. The amount of title matches too was cool. I think a bit over much.
I think the only title that wasn't there was the Raw tag.
Right, you see what I'm saying? That's a lot. I feel like.
And Women's US.
That's a lot of title matches for one.
But you just had a pay-per-view of Clash of Champions
or Night of Champions, and it was like 0.
Shouldn't have done all of that.
So I stick with the 2 night thing. I think we just cut it down to 1. I feel like,
agreed.
Cut down.
What about you, Al?
I mean, just what doesn't work for me right now is just you're constantly just bringing back these people, and then you're burying either your.
I had to. They were the champs. They had to come in.
Hardy hard.
You see what he did there, folks? You see what he did there, folks?
He just got it. He just got it.
What a funny guy.
You buried her for a while, and then now you brought back Alexa. You buried her.
You didn't even bury her. You just made her disappear.
Anyway.
Agreed.
You brought back Jade. Okay. Now you brought back Brock. What are you gonna do with him? Because he's clearly gonna be a part-time guy. Is he just a fill-in for when Roman's shooting the movie? And Cody? And that's all you needed it for?
Well, it's also Cena's farewell. He was one of the opponents.
Yeah.
I feel like
because he couldn't get Edge.
I feel like he ruined that too for Cena. Like, I'm with it. What the fuck are you doing? Just wait. Like,
or do it during the match.
Yeah, or even during the match.
Good spot there, Alex. Absolutely.
Agreed. What doesn't work for me, these stupid advertisements and these commercials that happen prior to the matches, obviously giving away what's going to end up upcoming in the next matches.
Right.
Do you mind not doing that at all and just letting it be? Can we go back to the classic style of wrestling?
Spoiler.
Of not spoiling.
Do you want my other shirt?
Huh? Yeah.
No, not just that one.
That was right about these advertisements. They suck. That's what he
my
said.
other shirt was I miss Vince.
Yeah. No, because all the advertising started with him. He needed money. He was going bankrupt.
No, he would not.
He was like,
never,
I need give me money.
Felt the ring was sacred. You do not ever put an advertisement.
Hey, Vince just wrecked a Bentley. He ain't worried about shit.
Here's a true. You're gonna do these.
He's gonna be sued again.
Like we can actually bet on these matches, like draft teams and stuff, where we can, make some money off you guys being so.
Can I get another one in there? If that's okay.
Go on,
Okay.
whatever.
But
You got to pay though.
What also doesn't work for me? What also doesn't work for me? These stupid other celebrities that come on board. Did we need Cardi B?
No.
The whole
She was
time.
advertised what, a year ago?
Oh yes,
They
yes.
showed one brother. I was like, I don't even know this guy's like
A multi-Grammy rapper.
Yeah.
Who's Humpty Rumpin? I don't know.
No idea. None. I don't think we need to know all that stuff.
Then you bring her father in to play the guitar, and
Yes.
it's like, okay, like you had to literally say, like, this is so and so. That's dog. My father. I was like, really?
Wow.
Like, come on.
No. That's
Cardi
not
B comes out like a black cloud.
That's it. All right, Tom.
Go ahead, Tom. What doesn't work for you?
Oh, you already said like it should be one night. You could have got a bunch of matches out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say what also doesn't work for me is where was LA Knight?
You're damn right.
Tell him.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where's our truth?
Yeah.
All right, you just signed Rusev and Malachi Black
Mhm.
or Alexander Black.
Right.
Where are those guys?
Right.
Like you're trying to like build your product up and showing why you're the top brand and why they should come jump ship. I mean, LA Knight, perfect example with the whole Unreal documentary. They went with Jey Uso because he was hot.
Hmm.
LA Knight was smoking hot
hot.
2 years ago
Cold.
and still is. And like
Great with the
Triple
money.
H, I don't know why doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Like just constantly like, no, doesn't work for me, brother.
That sucks. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with that part since you already took the two.
I hear you.
Okay.
All right,
Anything
folks.
No?
All right, folks. That's going to wrap
kill
up
us.
this special edition SummerSlam new tag team champions over here with Alex and Tom. But they will be
Well fought
defending
match. Well fought
in
match.
October.
We'll be back.
We're good.
The brothers will be back.
Guys, your podcast, Zach.
Yeah, roll it up. Coming up, season finale.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be end with the bang. Got a little bit of special edition.
You got Diamond Dallas Page?
We
Like-
got a little special edition of Pour It Up, if you will.
There
There'll
you
be some
go.
alcohol involved. So
There you go.
like a
Like,
blackout or anything, but it'll be great.
You can pour it up here whenever you want.
like, follow, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Check them out on Apple Podcasts, wherever you
Yes.
find your podcast out there, YouTube as well.
Chop it up. New episode coming down this Wednesday at 10 a.m. So tune in. Got a special guest on there. Got a crazy month of special guests at this point right now. I got you guys. I got one-on-ones with everyone here on the table.
Did you ever say please?
I did say
Oh, you did
please.
say
Yes,
please.
I did. So there you go. So get some good interviews with the team here, and get some good backgrounds on there, of course, on there. So stay tuned there. And then another gentleman, an old friend of mine, opened up a new gym over there in Wisconsin. Got everything all set up all over Facebook. Starting fresh. You don't want to see there. Yeah, definitely so. So stay tuned.
Nice. Now, again, like, follow, subscribe, chop it up with Tony out there on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you find your podcasts. And of course, it'll be right behind your favorite one right here, which is Let Me Tell You Something, Brother. All right. That's it for us. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Cheers.
Cheers.